Okay, so what's good, everyone on YouTube and Twitch? This is very Melon Man. Welcome back to my coverage of Skyrim PlayStation mods. Today we're going to be starting over my coverage of the Grey Cowl of Nocturne. Basically, what we're going to be doing is going through the Grey Cowl of Nocturne main quest line. Side quests in it, but I do not feel like doing them because one of them is a hide and seek based collectathon, and I do not feel like being up for that.
Orgnar. Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
There we go.
Did you hear me?
Pickpocket or lockpick something,
I guess you don't have potatoes in your...
and you will start the quest.
Make sure we get a fresh batch.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold.
All right. So, yeah, and I do have to stress this is not the Grey Cowl of Nocturne Creation Club. This is the old, 10 years old Grey Cowl of Nocturnal PC mod. We're heading over here. Hang up here, and we're gonna have this conversation. Saviana's house.
Hey, who are you?
I.
Speak, quickly.
I'm not sure, but I had I had a vision.
A vision. What are you talking about?
Yes, it's happened after I've stolen something.
By the gods, what kind of vision did you have?
A map of Skyrim and a marker which points here.
The Dragonborn has come.
What?
You're here. Finally, you're here. My family has been waiting for generations, Dragonborn.
You were waiting for me?
Yes, that's right. I am Seviana Ambranox, and this is my husband, Luvian. We are the keepers of the Arrow of Extrication.
Keepers.
Please, make yourself comfortable. I will tell you the whole story.
And now we talk. This one.
Everybody knows that the Fourth Era began when Menurus Dagon was defeated and sent back to oblivion thanks to the sacrifice of Martin Septim and the Champion of Cyrodiil. My ancestor was the illegitimate and secret son of Corvus Ambranox. He was the Count of Anvil 200 years ago. Few know, perhaps nobody, that Corvus Ambranox was the notorious Grey Fox.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 200 years ago. If no one found out back then, no one was going to find out now.
Yes, the legendary leader of the Thieves Guild. The story of the Grey Fox is not well known, but everybody wrongly thinks that he is immortal. Well, it's not like that. The Grey Fox was, during centuries, many different people. You might ask yourself now, why didn't anyone notice when he turned into a new person?
Good point.
It's thanks to the mysterious cowl of Nocturnal that makes the person wearing it look exactly the same as the one before. It also gave you the power to become a master in thievery. After Corvus, the champion became the new Grey Fox.
What do I have to do with all this?
The champion, just before dying, nominated Corvus to take care of the cowl, while waiting for the Dragonborn to arise. That's because, at the time, there was no member of the Thieves Guild worthy of wearing the cowl. So he decided that the Grey Fox would be someone more worthy. A Dragonborn. The last one was Martin Septim, who was the son of the Emperor Uriel Septim VII. After 200 years, a new Dragonborn appeared. And it's you. The mission of my family is now accomplished, as I give you the honor of extrication.
So that's why I had a vision before coming here.
Yes, it's the call of the Grey Fox. He knows who you are, what you want, and why. He also knew you were going to arrive here. He's waiting for you, in a secret place where only a Dragonborn could enter.
Where is it?
In the mausoleum of the Champion of Cyrodiil.
At Mausoleum, but isn't he buried at Anvil?
All of Tamriel thinks he was buried in his old mansion in Anvil. But that's not how it is. There is nothing but an empty grave.
Well, that's grim.
It was my ancestor, Corvus, who informed the High Chancellor Okato about the champion's last wishes. Okato, eternally grateful, did not hesitate to fulfill the champion's wishes. So, Okato built the mausoleum secretly, while Corvus oversaw the project. To find the mausoleum, you must think as a member of the guild, as a thief.
Alright, what do I have to do?
Then you the arrow, and to show you where to start your quest. You will need this key as well. Take it. It will open the gate of the place where you're headed. The champion said that you will understand everything during your mission. And now, go. The Grey Cowl is waiting for you, hidden. One last thing. Nobody is to go with you. This is something that you have to do alone. Whoever should go with you on this journey will not know to step over the threshold of the place I showed you. Good luck, and may Nocturnal guide you.
Yeah, it makes sense that they're a bunch of Nocturnal worshippers.
What?
Yeah.
You're not really meant to be a character. Okay. Okay. So now we go over to initiation from the bloodbath. Alright. Oh, by the way, at this point, I'm using texture mods for the landscapes, which is why the roads and the snow look different. They have nothing to do with the vanilla textures of the quest mod. I just felt like adding them. Muffled. I'm doing this in the daytime, so it's easy for me to see what I'm doing. Okay. So first we're going to go through this door. Then here, in order to unlock the first gate. And yeah, we have new music for this mod, too. Or at least I feel like that's new music. Next, we need to go up here to these stairs. By the way, my fan's on and blowing my direction, so if you're hearing a weird noise, it's explicitly from the fan. And do that. And finally, you go through the main door here. You could go through this door first, but you won't get anywhere because you need to go back and lock the other two doors first. Now we're hearing classic Oblivion music. Push the Great Fox bust. Jump in. The old way of the thief. This is the old way of the thief. Now think as a thief that you should be, or think as you should be. Now think as a thief as you should be, or you'll never see your home. That's... So this is basically we're going through this first section here. You can probably call it Act 1 mod. And we're just adventuring. And the game will generously provide you with materials to pick locks with, because obviously you'll need to use your thieving skills here. There are optional pathways you can go to where you can collect... Well, not optional pathways. We'll have to... Honestly, if you're playing your first time through this, it's really difficult to tell what's an optional pathway, what isn't optional. But yeah. We need to go get that key to the chamber. We'll need to get the clairvoyance tome. Because we'll need clairvoyance for a puzzle to... That's this. Point the way, light your way, line your way, see your way, make it clear. Taurus isn't going to do it. What you need is to use clairvoyance. And now, because the path is only invisible and not created by the spell, you could theoretically make do without using clairvoyance at all. And just walk the path to discovering it. But that's obviously, even if you're playing blind and you actually decide to do that, that'll take so much blind luck that you couldn't even call it skill at that point. I think the way the path is broken down like this is meant to give you breaks to allow you to restore your magicka in case it's running low. Alright. Reach the other side. These plates, by the way, also count as treasure you could be collecting. But yeah, that's actually the first big puzzle you've beaten. Memoirs of the Unknowns. We're not going to find all the journals. Because apparently they're looted in a random chest. But yeah, this is the second part. We technically passed the first puzzle. No active quests, which means we can't keep using that anymore. Now this is where things get really tricky, because when I first did this part, it was very excruciatingly difficult to, like, keep track of where I had been. Having the skeleton key just makes this whole episode much simpler. But yeah, Sacred Tour. So we're on an Oblivion nostalgia tour. This mod did it before Skyrim ever did. And this is what I mean by it just gets more confusing from here. Obviously, we can't go in those two directions. So the only thing left for us to do. Ah. I guess that doesn't stop us help against that. Okay. Door. Open the wooden door. Go down here. Nope. Must. So go upstairs. All right. Skeleton key is unbreakable. There we go. These optional paths lead us to optional treasure chests here. Locate in these freaking side paths. Yeah, alright. Now, gross. Also, gross. That's gross. Oh. But you know, some people could. But honestly, I don't really care. Yeah, I didn't respond to care. I don't care. Say. Okay. Oof. Out the way. could have sworn there's something here. But gate unlocked. I'm sorry, that's honestly just funny. That's legitimately funny. That's legitimately funny. So close. So I'm still losing lockpicks, but selling keys are good. Alright. That's the tripwire. Umbernox is percent Corvus Umbernox. Gaining the fourth ever five with the champion series was needed to set the member of the Fuse Guild. It's really nice how good the champion was in skills of sneaking. Moral strengths. Okay, so yeah, he got busy with the lady there. So, push that. He got his. Yeah, that's just a bust up there. Doesn't help that. He got busy. Got busy. Yeah, got busy. Yeah, got busy. The hearing feels perfect. The Oculus tried that over. Alright. So, now go back to where this all... I'm actually craning my neck on doing this at the same time. I'm gonna accidentally get destroyed by the tripwire here. We can go up here. This is technically the second puzzle. For the quest of Sancrator begins again. 4 the doors, 4 the blades, 4 the keys. 1 thief steals the keys, 1 thief opens the door with the keys. But basically, yeah, stealth mission time. This is, after all, a playthrough. Depends on you. Might have to sneak. The reason I'm not leaving yet is because that. See? Probably not going to notice he's taking a single soul gem. Let's look at all these keys one door at a time. Gotta be honest though. It's fun. I gotta be honest though. Even aside being fun. It's just genuinely pleasant. Also, you're not there. Like when there. And he kind of the author just lets him stay. Agent mode. Very interesting. Agent mode. Well, not really interesting. Like, says a lot, doesn't it? Cyrus. Right next to the door. Main reason I'm staying here is to look for the treasure chest. Because we're almost at the end of this one. What do you need all these holes and jewels for? Character there. Character. If. Character there. Right. Character there. Character there. The Steves. Of course, it's gone. Yes, I understand now. Joffrey. Blade I respect the most. I know some people think Joffrey dropped the ball when it came to protecting Martin somehow. But objectively speaking, Joffrey really did the best he could with the information. Joffrey is exemplary. You're wondering how I'm doing these leaps in the air since I'm playing as the Khajiit with imperious races. Alright, that's 4 keys. Captain Renault, you're a real one. Captain Glenroy, you're also a real one. And the Imperial City Prison. This video's gone on long enough, so I'm going to actually end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.